I'm not sure Steve is feeling it today. We're going to go anyway, T-Rex. Yeah, I know you're feeling it. You don't care if it's raining out again. How many days have we had rain? Well, it's the third one in a row. It's temperature 39 degrees. The barometer is fairly high and dropping off just a little bit here. It's 20 before 8. All right, Steve, you're not coming. Let's start with the Ice Bucket Challenge. It's still a little bit icy. Is it still going to be icy, though, tomorrow? I don't know. There's a lot more water in the bucket, too. So it's a steady rain. Woke up to downpours this morning. Let's go right over to the rain gauge. As I'm walking, I'll tell you, it's the 23rd day in a row with snow accumulating in New England. Kind of surprising to see it first at Portland, Maine this morning. Sunday River reporting an inch new. Colder air coming in from the northeast at most levels of the atmosphere. Oh my goodness, almost a carbon copy of yesterday. 0.49 inches. All right, let's empty that out. Supposed to do it at 8 o'clock anyway. So for those of you keeping score, this is the third pulse of energy coming out of the Gulf of Mexico in the last 3 days. They've been mostly at night, and here in the Boston area, this should subside as the day goes on. But in northern New England, here's the NAM high res. Every color there. Blue is snow. Red is freezing rain. Blue is, green is rain. And you can see rain changing to snow in northern Vermont, and then kind of keeps going. Kind of looks like we may end up with quite a few hours of snow on a line from Mount Mansfield to Sunday River. So I know in Vermont this morning, it's still raining with the temperature in the 20s. That can't be fun. And that will get covered with a couple inches of snow. But a place like Sunday River, snowing this morning, may come in with 8 to 10 inches of snow today. So it's really tough. I said last week you can't trust the forecast beyond 2 or 3 days, and that has not changed. It is a crazy pattern. I don't have time to show all the intricacies because I'm headed over there to Logan Airport, but I can just tell you that it's very cold in Newfoundland and Labrador, the coldest weather so far this season. Another coldest so far, well off to our northeast. And anyhow, that air is coming at us from low levels of the atmosphere. But then high up in the atmosphere, the air is coming in from the west and the southwest. So you have 20 below zero in Labrador, and you have plus 80 in Georgia. So there's like this 100-degree temperature gradient up and down the seaboard of North America. And today's storm is really 2 low pressure systems. One is occluded low over there in Pennsylvania, another one going off of east of New Jersey. So we're all on the colder side, even though it's not deep enough cold for all snow here. And that's going to be similar to what's going to happen again on Sunday into Monday. All right, so did I show the rest of that NAM? It does show a little bit of snow here. Tomorrow we may break our streak, but I think there is some scattered snow tomorrow. But let's go fast forward to the Sunday, Monday. The Sunday, Monday, look at this view. You can see almost a T on the radar. It's thunderstorms, so there's a tropical connection there down to the Bahamas. And then this sort of this wall of rain and snow coming in around 10 a.m. on Sunday. And it's multiple waves of low pressure. I want to stop this here and show you the Sunday morning map just before this timing that I just showed. There's the one low occluded out near Pennsylvania and another low developing off New Jersey. We're going to have several waves of low pressure go by. So multiple lows, back to that other map. And that's why it almost looks like a blizzard loop track, but it's not really looping. It's not cutting off totally aloft. And so we're going to have multiple waves, bursts of energy, intermittent snow at the higher elevations, rain or snow near the coast, impossible to say, for more than 30 hours in some cases. So I expect some of the higher elevations, maybe Blue Hill, something like that, or Wachusett, if this thing comes far enough north, is going to come in with 15 to 20 inches of snow. Just doing the math on how long it should snow, more than 30 hours, close to a half inch an hour, there's you get your 15. And there's also the ocean enhancement and the lean cold rule and multiple waves of low pressure. And it's a strengthening low, and it's going to be wind too. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to have to watch on my cams. But I expect even where it is raining much of the time, Boston to Cape Cod and the islands, it will turn to snow. And so that's just Sunday into Monday. And then it's cold here Tuesday and Wednesday. And we have this cutoff upper low lingering over southeastern Canada. And there are going to be surprises again the second half of next week. While most of the nation warms up here in the Northeast, we're going to stay pretty interesting with more storms developing offshore. If they stay offshore, then it's just kind of cold and gray. But anyhow, our warm-up is done. 52 degrees yesterday, may hit 40 in Boston today. And I got to go. Critters everywhere. Yesterday, I found some scat in the yard across the street. See if you can help identify this scat. And we're going to come to you from a completely different viewpoint tomorrow. See ya. Yep. All right. Steve, you missed it. You really missed it. Sorry. What do you see, Rex? What do you see? Yeah, I see that too. Looks like we had a little mini mudslide right here. There's a little bit of our glacier, last bit of it. Be gone probably by tomorrow, but all that material right there was up there. It slid. We had a mini mudslide here on Great Hill in North Weymouth. Been so wet. Wettest first half of winter on record in much of New England. Not bad now. Birds are singing. But Mother Nature's reloading. One more system from the Gulf of Mexico. And then the Canadian chill returns. Even though I said a few days ago that wasn't going to happen. Oops. It's not done yet either, is it? It was only a half-inch of rain, but it was in a real short time. The ground was frozen underneath, so the water just kind of caved right in there. That is a rock slide. Mini scale. How big a scale? That big. Blends, doesn't he? What is this, Rex? What is that? That is not deer scat. Is that coyote scat? Looks like teeth in there. Or shellfish. I ain't touching it. Anybody know? There it is. Focus. Feathers. Teeth. Big teeth. Yikes. This is how big it is. Differential advection. Differential advection. There's an altocumulus mid-cloud. It's kind of coming in from the west-southwest. The very high clouds have been coming in from the west at close to 100 miles an hour. And those very lowest clouds, stratocumulus over Boston, have been coming in from the north and east. It's been mostly glassy water today. Very low tide right now. As the sun goes down, it's about 43 degrees. Wave number 3 coming in from the Gulf of Mexico right now, but colder air coming in from the north. Fun Friday. And there's our little skiff that only appears now at low water. It's very low water. All right, I'm flying in one of those jet planes now. So tomorrow, I don't know, maybe about 3,000 miles in that direction, out a different door. Later. Oh yeah, the moon. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention the moon, which I just looked up at, and the International Space Station just went right by it. Unless that's a plane incoming. But I think it's too high and moving too fast. No, it's blinking, that's a plane. Never mind. Anyhow, full moon today, I forgot to mention that. I should have known when I was showing the water. Low tide at sunset. So when your tide is low at sunset and sunrise, you're near a new or a full moon. Full wolf moon with an incoming tide high next at midnight and noon. Just coming off the full moon with the next nor'easter on Monday. But Tim's gonna be an out wester, so I'll be watching on my webcam. Are you complicit? Steve is complicit with us not allowing to put away the Christmas decorations. They've formed some kind of roadblock here to prevent us. Step aside, cat. Snowman coming through. Oh, trying to make friends with him. Good thinking. And of course, when you start to pack, Mitt, you sure you don't want to get in that side? Join Steve on our trip? Okay. Surprise. We have a cat in the bag.